I knew I wanted to do research in Cuba. My family grew up there. I know they have one of the most beautiful reefs in the world, and I just felt a connection to Cuba and the reefs. My name is Asa Miller, and I'm from Hartsdale, New York. The name of my project is Viva el Vivero, or Long Live the Nursery. It's located in the Laguna de Maya Marine Protected Area, about 60 miles east of Havana in the Matanzas province. What we do is help restore corals on the reefs of Cuba. Right now, corals are dying because of something called coral bleaching, which happens because of a rise in ocean temperatures. What we do specifically is we're comparing two different restoration methods for this one type of coral to see which one is better for restoring corals on the reefs. My team is a group of divers in the Laguna de Maya Marine Protected Area. What we're doing is taking old coral or coral that has been broken off of other pieces of coral through something called fragmentation, and we're taking those pieces of coral and we're trying to grow them in an environment where they usually wouldn't be able to grow. I'm providing, supplies, manpower, publicity to my team to help with these restoration projects. The two methods of restoration that we tested were both in the water, which is a field-based type of nursery. They're called nurseries. And we tested two different types of nurseries. There was the frame-type nursery and the tree-type nursery. The frame-type nursery was planted on the bed of the ocean in between reefs to see if the corals would have a better survival rate than the tree-type nursery. And the tree-type nursery was a little bit more complicated. It was in the shape of sort of a Christmas tree. It was sort of floating in the middle of the water. It was held up by a buoy at the top of the water and also anchored down. The one that turned out to be more effective was the tree-type nursery because of how flexible it was. It was able to move with the waves, so the corals didn't impact on each other. Before I was there, it was hard to get access and to really document the data that my team was working with. What I helped them do was find the best way to share that data with other dive centers. Coral reef restoration, it's very tiring work. Every day you have to go out in the blazing sun and be able to dive down and help clean the nurseries, come out, record data, record what you saw that day, record temperatures. Countries like Cuba and other countries similar to Cuba aren't the main reason that these corals are dying. They're being affected because of what other countries are doing. I'm just helping begin this project that's gonna take generations to figure out how to stop this coral bleaching, which is just becoming more and more of an issue. What future generations are gonna do is they're gonna use my work to figure out even more about how they can help save the reefs. I created a documentary about a sort of step-by-step on coral restoration, and it showed the development of the coral, it showed the nurseries, it showed the outplanting of the coral. It was very successful. Viva el Vivero's documentary has been shown in 26 festivals. Thousands of people have seen this video. I hope that people will be able to use it to learn and adjust their own ways of coral reef restoration in different dive centers across the world. Right now, we don't have a way exactly to make it so they're not dying, but we do have a way to increase the survival rate of the coral and the number of corals that are surviving. Not only do I hope for future generations to pick up what I started and be able to help restore the reefs of Cuba and the reefs all across the world, but I hope that with my help and with my contact with my team, I'm making a little bit of progress towards union between the two countries and union in general over a common enemy of coral bleaching.